motion to adopt the agenda?
So moved. Second.
Dr. McNeil?
Yes.
Mr. Nguyen?
Yes.
Mr. Reyes?
Yes.
The chair votes yes as well. Under appointments, I will entertain a motion to appoint board subcommittees. They will remain as previously attended, with the exception of Mr. Nguyen will be on business and building subcommittee.
Move for approval. Second.
Dr. McNeil?
Yes.
Mr. Nguyen?
Yes.
Mr. Reyes?
Yes.
The chair votes yes as well. On to the consent agenda. All of the following items, those items of a routine nature normally approved at board meetings, will be approved by one vote unless any board member desires to have a separate vote on any or all of these items. The consent agenda consists of the discussion, consideration, and action on the following items A through GG.
Move for approval.
Mr. Nguyen?
Yes.
Dr. McNeil?
Yes.
Mr. Reyes?
Yes.
The chair votes yes as well. All right, on to information reports. USPA, Mr. Morgan? Mr. Morgan's not here. All right, we will move on to UCTA. Is Ms. Bender here? Yep. Awesome. All right, I will move on to hearings and correspondence. Is there any place for communications? We will move on to the business agenda. Under instruction, item A1, consider and take action on the approval of the 24-25 school calendar based on the 180-hour requirement. Dr. Federline.
Mr. President Robin, board members, this is our annual notice to the Accreditation Standards Division that we are choosing the 1,080 hours option. And with your approval, we'll send out later this week.
Any discussion?
Move for approval. Second.
Mr. Reyes?
Yes.
Dr. McNeil?
Yes.
Mr. Nguyen?
Yes.
The chair votes yes as well. Item number 2, consider and take action on a board member to represent union on the CAP board.
So we do this every couple of years, and I'll be recommending Mrs. Roman to be the representative.
Mr. Reyes?
Yes.
Dr. McNeil?
Yes.
Mr. Nguyen?
Yes.
The chair votes yes as well. Item number 3, consider and take action to appoint Dr. John Federline to serve as appointed representative to the CAP board on behalf of the elected Board of Education member.
So if you're voted on, we'll keep taking your place on this one.
Move for approval. Second.
Mr. Nguyen?
Yes.
Dr. McNeil?
Yes.
Mr. Reyes?
Yes.
The chair votes yes as well. All right, item number 4, consider and take action to approve board policy revisions to policy number 5500, student transfer as recommended. Dr. Nelson.
Mr. President Norman, Dr. Federline, and Board, bringing before you a board policy change, and well, it's customary that we have policy review for a month. This update is in response to House Bill 3386, which mandates that we establish this policy as quickly as we can in July. And so we put together the recommendations for revision. It includes the changes that are mandated by the law. The substantive changes include giving priority to certain transfer requests. Those have to do with employees or students that move from a school or student siblings in the school, the kinds of things that we generally give priority to with out-of-district transfers. And then it also requires that we set capacity limits for inter-district transfers. And our proposal is that we set the capacity limits in the same way that we set them for out-of-district transfers. So the capacity limits that we posted then would apply to intra-district as well as out-of-district transfers. Do you have any questions about this update?
Move for approval.
Mr. Reyes?
Yes.
Dr. McNeil?
Yes.
Mr. Nguyen?
Yes.
The chair votes yes as well.
Thank you.
Item number 5, consider and take action on the renewal agreement with Edmentum for ExactPath software in the amount of $133,142 from ESSER funds. Ms. Kiger?
Good morning, good evening, President Roman, members of the board, and Dr. Federline. I'm requesting renewal of the partnership that we've had with Edmonton. They are continuing that throughout the state of Oklahoma as a way to train sites and help districts effectively implement this program. And we have had success in our math and reading in elementary. So we're going to open that up, K-12, this next year using ESSER funds, if you approve.
Move for approval. Second.
Mr. Nguyen?
Yes.
Dr. McNeil?
Yes.
Mr. Reyes?
Yes.
The chair votes yes as well. Item number 6, consider and take action on the purchase of 658 computers from Bright Centra to be used for testing in the amount of $310,576 from federal funds.
Yes, President Roberman, Dr. Federline, members of the board. This is a purchase for state testing laptops. We find that sometimes, especially when we're doing access testing, or we have groups of students that we need to test, their laptops aren't necessarily, the student laptops aren't necessarily up to standards, because, well, kids have been on them, and they may have missing keys, or they may have, kind of messed with the software some, so we get in that testing, and now we have to wait back and get those in the right condition. This allows us to have laptops that we control, that aren't in the student's hand 24/7. So when we do testing, it happens in a timely manner.
Move for approval. Second.
Mr. Reyes?
Yes.
Dr. McNeil?
Yes.
Mr. Nguyen?
Yes.
The chair votes yes as well.
Thank you.
Item number 7, consider and take action to approve the opioid abatement grant award agreement in the amount of $150,000.
President Roman, members of the board, Dr. Federline, after the special board meeting held in March to approve the authorization of the opioid abatement grant application, a district committee was formed to discuss the application and the budget. The committee decided to request funds through the grant that focus on hope and proactive strategies such as out-of-school time programming, drug prevention curriculum for secondary students, Hope Center books for elementary school counselors to use in classrooms, materials for elementary teachers to facilitate community circles, family hope session materials, and motivational speakers at the secondary level. The overall purpose of this grant is to enhance student well-being while also reducing substance abuse utilization by using protective factors and preventative strategies such as connectedness and engagement. We are recommending approval for the $150,000 we were awarded by the Attorney General's office.
I understand that was a lot of hard work.
Hey, thank you for that. Thank you for
Thank you for your hard work.
Move for approval. Second.
Mr. Nguyen?
Yes.
Dr. McNeil?
Yes.
Mr. Reyes?
Yes.
The chair votes yes as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, under school operation, consider and take action on the bid for the Moore Elementary freezer cooler replacement rebid project and award the contract to the Watts Company in the amount of $124,711 from Child Nutrition Funds. Mr. Robinson, Dr. Robinson.
Yeah, President Roman, Dr. Federline, it's pretty straightforward bid. We are replacing the freezer and cooler boxes at Moore Elementary. We had 3 bidders on this project. The Watts Company was the low bidder. When we initially bid this, we had 0 bidders, so we were very happy to have 3 on the rebid. There was some debate as to if, because we had no bidders, we could simply negotiate with a vendor, but our purchasing department advised us to be conservative with interpretation of law, just go ahead and put it out to bid again. And then we solicited several of the companies we may be interested, had 3 responsive bidders, and we're very happy with this price. And seek your approval.
Move for approval. Second.
Mr. Reyes?
Yes.
Dr. McNeil?
Yes.
Mr. Nguyen?
Yes.
The chair votes yes as well.
Thank you.
Item number 2, consider and take action on the recommended updated safe return and continuity of services plan for the 24-25 school year. Mr. Boucher.
Yes, President Roman and Board, Dr. Federline, as a requirement of statute, we are asking you to approve the continuity and services plan that was assigned to us by, through the COVID time. The only change on this from the last time we brought this to you, which seems like yesterday, by the way, is that we have limited the virtual offerings to grades 6 through 12, and we noted that in the documents. That's really the only significant change. I'm looking at Mr. Payne because he's the one that's had all the hard work on keeping track of our changes. Ask that you approve this.
Move for approval. Second.
Mr. Nguyen?
Yes.
Dr. McNeil?
Yes.
Mr. Reyes?
Yes.
Chair votes yes as well.
Thank you.
Any, comments from the audience? Any comments from the board members? Mr. Federline, welcome to the stage. All right, then I will move on to executive session. Motion and vote pursuant to Oklahoma statute Title 25, Section 307B1, to go into executive session to discuss the contract renewal for the chief financial officer and Oklahoma statute Title 25, Section 307B2, to discuss union negotiations.
Move for approval.